Good morning. Welcome to day 90. And happy Mother's Day to all you incredible moms out there and all the dads that have to pull mom duty. Gratitude. It's a beautiful, peaceful morning. On this fine Mother's Day. I just want to say how much I love my mom. And how important she is to me. Mom, I love you very much. And I know how much you love me, and I always have. And I thank you for that. Your unconditional love my whole life, through a lot of difficulties and a lot of joy, has been one of the greatest gifts you could have ever given to me. And I thank you for that. You're amazing. I also want to say happy Mother's Day to my beautiful sister. You are a mom that loves with a ferocity, if that makes sense. You are passionate, devoted. You're mama bear, and I love you. Such an incredible mom to your two beautiful children. And to my oldest, Erica, and her wife, Larissa, I love you two beautiful mamas. You're incredible. Your parenting is just absolutely amazing. How you just devote your lives to the betterment of your own children is selfless. The values you teach your children, I'm in awe. Happy Mother's Day. I love you, ladies. To my other daughter, Michelle, are so intuitive with, and your love for them is beautiful and magnificent. And the same I said for Erica, like the values that you're instilling in your children, the way in which you devote your time to the betterment of them with all of their activities and disciplines and the lessons that you're teaching them, but the tenderness that you also love them with. You're an incredible mom, sweetie. I'm so proud of you. So proud of all of you. To my mother-in-law, Sandra, you are such a loving loving mom and grandmom. Your example as a grandmother to me, because that's what I've witnessed the most, has always been selfless. I guess that's a word that seems to come up a lot when we're talking about at least the moms in my life. That's selflessness. It's not something everybody's got. So it's quite special that you all have that. And to the birth moms of my stepchildren, my stepdaughters, and my stepson, thank you. Tracy, the miracle of Erica and Michelle in my life is a gift that I'll never be able to thank you properly for. And Amy, I thank you for the gift of Kyle, Maddie, and Emma, who have enriched my life in many ways, countless ways. So, those are the women I'd like to honor today, the women in my life who are incredible moms. I love you. To my mom so much. I'm sorry I'm not there. But happy Mother's Day. And happy Mother's Day to all of you moms out there. Even if you're moms to fur babies and you're not moms to humans, it doesn't matter. You're still loving, teaching, guiding, and selflessly doing things for your babies. And I thank you for that. And I hope that you all somehow get to have at least a special moment in your day. If not your entire day, at least if you can have a special moment for yourself where you get to sit and reflect and take stock in all you've done as a parent and all that you will continue to do as a parent. Happy Mother's Day. I think I'm headed up that this morning. It's pretty chilly this morning. The cool air came in last night. Could feel a breeze coming through and taking all that humidity out of the air. I'm wearing shorts, t-shirt, and my alpaca, but it's chilly, like my hands are cold. So let's try and move a little faster to warm up. Northampton County, Lehigh Township. And we got a river here that we're crossing over. Still got a chunk of miles to go to get out of Pennsylvania. And no, the rocks don't know the border. But hopefully they become a little more spread out like yesterday. Yesterday wasn't terrible. And up there is the mountain I just came down. And there's the bridge I just walked over. And this is where I'm going. A little Sunday morning scramble. And I don't mean eggs. All right, let's do it. It's tricky with the weight of the pack, I found. Threw me off a bit. crazy how stuff that would normally be so easy to do when you're wearing the pack, it makes it, it throws you off balance.
I'm being more careful than I would normally because
Same.
I'm balanced. Because normally I like scrambling and
Yeah.
climbing and stuff. It's kind of the stuff I enjoy. I'm not doing this in the heat of the day, though.
Yep, me too. Those views are incredible. I ended up coming up, for what it's worth, this way. Yeah. Still climbing.
Easy way to gain a height.
Yeah. Oh, they're beautiful. So we were told that there is a huge Superfund site here in Pennsylvania. Not sure if this is it or not, but they basically said that the entire top of the mountain used to be barren because of all the zinc mining that went on. And this became a Superfund site, I think. And then they replanted a ton of plants and trees, and I'm pretty sure this is it because it was yard sale and her husband at the Lookout Hostel that were telling us about it. Awful. Just this big pile of dirt. And then when it became a Superfund site, they cleaned it all up, and yeah, zinc mining. It's amazing that the earth is able to regenerate growth after it's been assaulted. Yeah, I chose that word on purpose because that's kind of what it is. if that's the old mine plant. Definitely a factory. Oh, something's going. To answer your question, yes, I'm eating a Snickers bar. It's never too early to eat a Snickers bar when you're through hiking. Just remember that. This has to be that mountain he was talking about. Makes sense. Yeah, there's this whole area that's all fenced in. Oh no. I don't know what it's all about. I don't really necessarily need to. But of course, you know, I'm hiking through here, so I'm curious. Can't help but wonder, is it because there are still open mine shafts? Is it because they're monitoring that area? Maybe it's a highly contaminated area, so they're trying to make sure that the people don't wander in there. Can't help thinking about food today. I don't know why. Thinking about it being Mother's Day, and like depending on what the weather is at home, I maybe would have my mom and my mother-in-law over and make some lobster and steak tips and have a special treat for all of us. I usually make Lazy Man lobster so they don't have to pick it apart. Cook it all, take it out of the shell. Or burgers on the grill. Craving a burger. Or my parents sent me this really cute video yesterday saying hi and that they're thinking of me. They're having this dish that my grandmother always made. Fried zucchini and pasta. And they were thinking of me. I haven't had that in a while. Sounds good. Advil I took this morning wore off after like 2 hours. So I feel like I'm hobbling along when I should be flying. Definitely in a lot of pain. And I'm gonna have lunch in a little bit and then I'll take some more Advil. I think I'm also gonna, Jim looked up some things about it. Can't ice it out here, so whatever. But when I go into town, I'm probably gonna get some of that Voltaren cream that Dr. Delicious had us trying a while ago for some of our aches and pains. Probably gonna get some of that and carry it with me. Also, a compression sock. And I think until I get to town, because I got today, 17 miles today and 20 miles tomorrow to get to town. So I might try and tape it up since I don't have anything like a compression sock on me. Maybe if I do that, that'll kind of help with some of the pain. Really hoping it's just a temporary little thing and it's just gonna go away because I have my new shoes now. But I don't know. I don't know. How do you know? Honestly, it's in God's hands, whatever happens with this damn thing, and how long it's gonna be a problem and how big of a problem and when it's gonna heal. And honestly, I'll do everything that I can to help mitigate it, except for rest. Because I have no intention of resting right now. But it's really up to him, and I'm just gonna pray, give it to God, and hope that he puts his healing hands on my little leg. That's it. So that's all I can do. Thank you to whoever left these here. Obviously people needed them because they're empty. It's tough with no water out here. FaceTimed Jim when I had lunch earlier, and then my mom. I took more Advil at lunch. I think it lasted for an hour, maybe. Dulled the pain for a bit. I'll be honest with you. I'm in a lot of pain right now. This is awful. I have a pretty good threshold for pain. I mean, shit, I made it till Pennsylvania, right? But
It's really bad. And I said to my mom, I'm going to do everything that I can, like I said to you earlier, and then I'm just going to give it up to God. But it's been really difficult to not get stuck in that pain cave. So I put on some music again. I was listening to music, and of course, first song, I put it on shuffle. First song, Give Me Jesus. Gave me so much hope and sort of quieted my brain, and let me just focus on God a little bit and trust. Ugh, it hurts when you stub your foot. And trust that He's gonna figure this out one way or another. Doesn't mean He's gonna make it all better and go away. That might not be my path. And I think that's what's scaring me, is that what if I have to go home? I want to hike home. I don't want to go home any other way. I want to hike home so bad. And I'm scared that something's going to happen here and I won't be able to do this. Because that's all I want to do. I just want to hike home. I want to hike to Maine and then be home with my family. That's the only way I want to go home. It really is. Maybe I need this to happen to help me realize that, to focus on getting this done. Maybe. I don't know what this means, and I don't know what's going to happen here. But I'm scared. I think that's why I didn't sleep last night. It wasn't because of creepy crawlies in the shelter. It was because I don't know what's going to happen with my leg. And I know I have no control over it. Ultimately, I can do all that I can do, and then it's somebody else. It's up to God. I want to hike home. I want to hike across the Connecticut border from New York and know that I'm in New England. And then I want to hike from Connecticut to Massachusetts and know that I'm in my home state. And then so badly I want to hike from Massachusetts into Vermont. And then Vermont into New Hampshire, because New Hampshire has my heart. That's my home. And then I want to hike from those beautiful White Mountains in New Hampshire into the Mahoosic Notch in Maine, more than anything. And then I want to hike through Maine to beautiful Katahdin. That's what I want to do so bad. I was just thinking, I wonder if I should demonstrate a snot rocket for you. I had to lighten it up somehow. My gosh. Being a drama queen. I do have to take care of that, though. So, situation taken care of. I gotta break it down and just focus on one day at a time. I can't get caught up in what ifs. I can't let that turn me into an emotional pincushion and take me on this roller coaster ride of emotion. Right now, I can't afford that. I need to focus on today. I only have a few miles left in my day, and when I'll be at the shelter, I can set up my tent. I can do a lot of stretching. I can put my foot up. If there's a good water flow, maybe I can stick my shin under it. We'll see. And then tackle tomorrow. And when I get to Delaware Water Gap, figure out what the game plan is. It might mean that my friends are gonna keep on going, and maybe I'm gonna have to take a day of rest. That's okay. If that's what I gotta do, then that's what I'm gonna have to do, because it's more important to me to get to Katahdin. That's it. That's my priority. It's been the priority since February 14th. What do I gotta do to get to Katahdin? That's what I gotta do. So maybe I need to rest. I don't know. I just don't believe that a day of rest is gonna really make a bit of difference. I guess that's where I'm a little concerned, but who knows? Okay, drama faucet is now officially off. Thanks for listening. I hope everybody had a lovely Mother's Day today. I had a bit of a tough day. I had a really tough day. I don't know what else to say. Later in the day, my shin started to feel a little bit better. I don't know why, but it was good. We all hung out at the shelter. We had dinner. And then a bunch of us, only one person slept in the shelter. It was Stinger slept in the shelter. The rest of us came back up to the tent site, and we're all in our tents. I think we're getting up at like 4:30 tomorrow morning to get up and go into town. I know that Captain Chaos and Stinger want to try and get some new shoes, so they really need to get to the outfitter before they close. So Cup of Tea and I aren't in as much of a rush, but we still want to get rolling early because it's always nice to get into town early. I'm happy I'm in my tent tonight. No creepy crawlies. I hung my bear bag. I'm a pro now. And it's very breezy and cool tonight. It's really beautiful. I'm very happy I'm in my tent. I'm going to go to sleep and hope that my shin's going to be better tomorrow. Just going to take it easy. We got a big week planned, and I need to be healthy for that. So I'd love prayers if anybody's got some extra time, or if they're praying anyway. If you're praying anyway and you don't mind adding my name to the list, I'd love it. I'd be most grateful. It's in God's hands. All of this, anyway, but especially right now. Happy Mother's Day again.